Hi friends. So this night I decided for to speak about another topic about another addiction issues and another substance which is mm, quite quite used in the society. Like really, there is this scream for legalization, and there is marijuana. I'm really big lover of it. Why I came to it and why I really uh, love that. Um, I have been maybe 16 when I start to smoke cigarettes, and then we start to experiment in those times. Uh, we start to experiment at first with us, which was really like leaves in my country. There was not really quality stuff. It was the first plant, so it was really kind of leaves and kind of funny thing. But what meant it for me, what it was, so first time when I smoked, it was really funny. We laughed a lot, and because I had a migraine issues, so this is the next topic I will speak about also. um, I was really suffering it, and I couldn't heal it with anything. And suddenly, with the marijuana, I realized that that pain is suddenly gone, and I was really surprised how it is possible. Uh, what is it that I'm suddenly not feeling such a pain? Um, about the process of healing, I would like to speak in another video with you because it's a big, uh, big, big tema, big topic. But what about the marijuana smoking? So it was really for me in the beginning. I feel marijuana always in all my life like a medicine, like a really remedy which heals. What is but happening? Um, Marijuana kind of, or any kind of drug, like natural drugs and even some chemical drugs, this psychedelic stuff, it can make you to open your consciousness. Really, it can show you actually where you can be, right? It can show you the perfect state of your physical or psychological self. What is then but happening that if you get used to use it every day, or you just become addicted to that substance, so the way is the steps are made by that drug, so you immediately from here you reach here, right? But then you're not able to somehow create your own healing process. You're not, you just jumped all this way and you are here or here. And that is the drug use making to you, or you're here with the pain or with the troubles, tension, or psychological problems, or you're here very super open and super sensitive. That's what grass makes. It makes you really like, for me, it was like going inside and start to feel even more. I'm already oversensitive, so it was like really start to feel energy and see energy. I remember my first experience with that I was looking at the wall and I see it breathing. It was amazing for me. I just start to understand that everything is energy, everything is alive, that it's all organic and things like that. I have many beautiful seeings with marijuana. Really, it really opened my, helped me to open my third eye and really look, open the consciousness and really heal. What is that medicine where we use it like every day? It's that this step which we just jump, we have to somehow, we have to learn them. So marijuana or any other drug should show you the perfect uh, situation, the perfect state, but then you have to get there to this point by yourself alone, by your own work, by your own psychical abilities. And you have to go step by step to reach that perfect point here, this healing. If you use always marijuana or another drug to reach that state, you will miss all this part and you will never be able to get there alone. And you will always need that substance. And so you become addicted to that. And then if you don't have substance, it's not that you go down here, but you go down here. So you drop down really in nervosity, paranoias. You drop down really without having it, to not being able to handle and manipulate and maintain your psychical stability. It's in any drug. I was already talking about that. According to the alcohol, also, it's really like you cannot really control when you are down of the drug, when the substance in you is missing. You become really uncontrollable evil. Well, some people say there is not second, there is not like the secondary uh, signs of this drug. Is it is natural? It's just does not have any aggressions like alcohol, and it's very safe. And I would not agree with that. And actually, I say you all this movement around the legalization drug, I'm also against that. No, like legalization, not really. I will explain. Uh, First, like, uh, if I know people, they really that if you are dropping down from the substance, you really become angry. Maybe not aggressive, really, but it's kind of stress, because that's what's happening. You are not able to relax alone. You use the marijuana for to be relaxed, let's say, in state of floating and the energy, or just feeling that relaxing. Yeah, that's mostly what marijuana makes. But when you are nervous and you don't have the marijuana, you cannot handle that. You cannot, because you never learn how to just relax alone, which is process, which is work. The marijuana make that for you, and you're not able. Then, as by alcohol, when the level is going down, the body starts to react, start to shake. You start to be really nervous for no reason. Yeah. And you might attacking with words somebody, or you might be screaming or whatever. So I would not agree that that's not the other side of this drug, that is like mild. It's milder than alcohol. It's maybe more invisible than in alcohol, but it is there. Uh, why I'm against legalization also, it's because I believe that everything what is legal, then the big companies, big industrial companies takes over. So like with tobacco, we have big companies, Morrison and stuff like that. So they bought they have actually monopoly on tobacco, and they sell it more and more. The taxes are coming from that, are getting higher and higher. So we pay more and more and more for to just be killing ourselves with the tobacco. And the same like alcohol. It's ridiculous. Like this is an legal drug which is causing very big harm, and I'm sure many illnesses. And it's like a trap of states, yeah, which is providing it to you like legally. So that could be happening with marijuana. And also I think that abuse would be even bigger, right? That will be controlled. What I feel now, more like I feel this marijuana, comparing to what we have been smoking 20 years ago, and now it's really becoming chemically supported. It's becoming like boost. The THC is going really high. There is no equilibration in that. It's really like you sometimes smoke, you feel like on some other thing. It's too strong. Um, uh, Sometimes hallucinogenic, even. It's not just about now about the healing anymore. It's just to blow your mind out, and sometimes fine to do that. We need that switch off, of course, but as it would be legalized, I believe that could be what I felt last times everything was kind of legalized coffee shops. I feel like it might be. I'm not saying it there is, but it might be mixed with some substances that make you tranquilized, like really, like I was sometimes thinking maybe they smashed some pills into it. I'm not really sure that I'm still smoking marijuana. If there is a charas or some hash, so I'm not sure what is inside anymore, right? um, so that was the difference in between what we were used to smoke. It was really planned from outside, somewhere from the forest, some leaves, and it was just the touch of the it was the essence, the touch of the consciousness of the plant, because I believe that if we take some plant, mushroom, or whatever, we get the consciousness of that species, of that society, of that species inside, and we can, use that consciousness and connect it with ours. Um, Also, a topic for another video, but what I want to say about marijuana. So more and more years I was smoking. I really like that. I really like that relaxed state, and I was really getting more into my body. So I was even by my doing my exercises, was even more sensitive. So that made me really feel the body more, and I could really feel the flow, and I could really do better massages because yeah, I just became more sensitive to the energy and more. I felt more connected, right? um, in the same time, but I felt really, or from outside, I was really isolating myself. I was really like I could not speak, I could not really intervene, communicate with people. So I was really like closing myself, and that started to be really more and more bigger and more visible. And what it started to cause, because I think every each drug which you taking a long time is just like storing in your body. It's just like um, um, there is this substance which is in the blood and in all your body stored, and uh, like it's getting the level is higher and higher, and there is no way like higher than you got, right? It start to feel really like you start to feel sometimes overloaded by that because you take that substance years, and the body's full of that, and the body remembers all that states, so it's really easy to get there, and it's really start to be like not necessary really, because you already be here and you already healed some things. It always shows you. So many people, they stop, I mean many women, they stop smoking when they realize they have paranoias, because what is it causing in the end? This closing, this feeling and thinking, it can close you in the bubble where you feel like isolated, right? And um, you get thoughts and intuitions which they are maybe not real. You get really sensitive also, not to only energies but also to the fears, right, to the other side. So they create paranoia and they go out from the smoking. I had always been thinking different way, as marijuana for me is real medicine plant. So I said that even if it's causing paranoia, that means it wants to show me something. It wants to heal me, heal this paranoia, right? Um, so I just stay in it and I just go through that. Even it was really hard sometimes, and I just really needed to get this information, this healing from that. Somehow it was going on, harder and harder. I have times when I smoke less, when I smoke more. I'll never be the type really buying that. Only last time, the last time was that I was really buying, and then I just decided to stop because it was, I think, more spontaneous. Not that it was a decision I want to stop. I felt like full with everything. Also because the tobacco doesn't make me really good. I have problems with my veins, and I really didn't never feel that tobacco is my thing. I really felt that I'm asphyxiating myself with that, and I have headaches from tobacco, and it's just making the vessels, the blood vessels, smaller and thinner, and I don't need more pressure than I have. So I just feel this is not really my drug. I'm not the tobacist, And so mixed with the marijuana, it was really like kind of not really um, a way. I leave marijuana. I stopped smoking some years, many years ago, in the middle. I don't know now, that maybe 2008. I say just like that, but probably was different here. Um, and I stopped for 1.5 year, and I stopped actually smoking tobacco, and I smoked just just pure, and it was very different feeling. Um, then when I start to mix it with tobacco, I automatically start to smoke cigarettes again. So that connection with tobacco was really disturbing, and even like smoke it alone, you get tired. I don't know. So the problem with marijuana is that I think, like every other addiction, when you need to smoke every day just to be for sleeping or for relaxing, or because it just makes you feel good, uh, it's okay. I mean, it is really planned. It is really healing, but you should try to you know not smoke every day, because everything we do every day is a drug, is a kind of abuse, because this is really medicine, really sacred plant, and we should use it really in the moments when we need to see the solution of the problem. Then we should leave it and really learn how to solve the problem by ourselves. That's the teaching what marijuana makes for us. She won't make this work for us. She just make us see how we can be, if we are healthy. But try to, till you don't reach the point, just not smoke, and try to really get there by yourself and by your force and by your intention. And yeah, you can really heal like that. You cannot heal if you are staying in an addiction and just healed with that, but without that you will be really suffering. I know people, they are really mm, bad on it physically, and I'm sure that it's subconsciously because of that addiction, or psychologically they're really angry and nervous. And of course, that's the old drag story, that it's all sucks your money and attention. And again, what I was saying in the other videos, it's just make you feel that you're always doing something, because you're rolling, because you're this, because you're that. It's a big process, it's a big ritual, yeah. But if that ritual is going on 10 times a day or more, it's like losing that beauty, it's losing that magic, yeah. It's just starting to be really heavy even. So yeah, I could speak more about the sacred plant, but as now I came to the point that I really naturally switch off many addictions together, and it was not really need any need for force it, any need to press myself to not to smoke. It was really coming naturally. I just one day throw out my plant, and she was probably great, but I didn't even touch it. It somehow started to disappear, broke apart, and the tobacco I left here, and I just, when I stayed alone, I stopped to have this um, intention to smoke. I didn't have this influence of the others that they want to make you smoke, and I stopped really to wish for that effect and for the taste. I really felt like I don't want to get stoned. I don't want to get there again, because I really felt like um, overloaded with emotion, like lonely, depressed, especially what is happening now in the earth. It was really getting me more down, more affected by all what is happening. Like I was suffering more, and so then I said, no, I need really to be clean in my mind. I don't need to take this thing so deeply. I don't need to dive so deep anymore, as I was doing when I was healing my migraines, for example, or any other things. Uh, it's now like the medicine. I think this plant make her job. It always can give you some other touch, I know, but I think it's now time to be really clear. As I was saying also previous videos, and that we really need to be bright now. We really need to be concentrated. We really need to put all the dark out, and the drugs are big manipulation. The drug addiction is manipulating us. We are under its influence, right? And now we have to take control over that. That nothing can control us, nothing can manipulate us, right? We have to stay free, and I hope we can do it. And yeah, for me, the freedom in first line is just to get out from addictions, and yeah, to choose your way, choose your life, and choose the behavior, and to choose your emotions and your thoughts. This is very important now, and I hope we will stay the most bright possible, that we keep the light and we go on with the light forward. I thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Please, maybe I can help somebody with that talks, and maybe we can connect and have some talk and communication together. I really appreciate. Thank you for watching. Blessings.